you certainly sound confident. Hitting it hard today. Yeah, that's nice. Is he really coming into his own? It said that the only new stuff was here. So I was told, and I'm not sure if I missed this last time, that apparently the Fairy Springs have new stuff after major events during this section of the game. Enter the hot spring with Angelica and 3 other girls to trigger a sub-event. 3 other girls. Do I have to, like, pick which ones? Oh no. Does it have to be any girl? Oh, Duvali's definitely getting that treatment. I want to see what happens there. I sort of want to protect Altina, so I actually sort of don't want to bring out Tina. Muse, I like Muse, but she sometimes just straight up deserves getting it back tenfold on occasion. Oh, who else would I want to subject it to? Sarah? Yeah. Who would I want to subject to Angelica? Duvali, Muse, and Sarah. Oh, I hope it actually is customized based on the groupings. I hope it is. It seems like a lot of variation, but who knows? Enter the hot springs with Angelica and 3 other girls to trigger a sub-event. Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Reen and the others enjoyed the hot spring and took their time resting in the village. By some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ended up soaking in the springs together. Who knew that paradise would be tucked away right here, with all these angels to shelter me from the bleak world outside? But this party can't really get started without Toa. She needs to come over here or else I'll regret it my whole life. Is she here? Well, someone knows what she likes and isn't afraid to go right for it. She's not the picky type either, that's for sure. But I doubt her. I'm her top choice. Why is she looking at me like that? Reminds me way too much of Shirley. Oh, right. Forgot about that. I think Shirley did it more to just fucking mess with people, though. Yeah, we get it. You're on Cloud 9 over there. Doesn't make much sense to me when you're not so bad looking yourself, though. Unless you really do only swing that way. Is that it? Come on, you can't just ask that. Ash? Oh, Ash, I guess your silly little boy brain hasn't put 2 and 2 together yet. Come again. Cute girls and beautiful women are the treasure of this empire. All of Zemuria, even. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It just takes class to appreciate Eidos' finest masterpiece, each and every one of them. There's nothing better than cozying up close to them, with only the tiniest little towel to come between you. I don't want to know what she's picturing in her head right now. Alright, I think we've heard enough of that laugh for one lifetime. Now, Angelica, any more of that and you'll be drooling into the water. I think I'm gonna stay out of this one. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I remember inviting her to my school days, and she made just as much of a splash back then. Hey, Angelica, you traveled all around the continent on your bike, didn't you? I'm guessing your definition of sightseeing was to take an Eidos' finest masterpiece over anything else, right? Ooh, quiet are you? Something the matter, Angelica? Hear me out. No, that is not how you start an answer to that question. That is not how you start an answer to that question. No, I will not hear you out. Sure enough, wherever I went, I found myself surrounded by squealing girls. Sounds just perfect, yeah? I guess I follow so far. Yeah, go ahead and brag. But every time I start to make my move, some boyfriend or some family member would get in the way. There's this one time I tried hitting on the Saint Estrella girl, and then this white hair guy showed up and he just kicked my ass. Oh, that was you, says Reen? No, that was you? Oh, fantastic. They chased me out of town. I'd have to move on to the next place without a proper goodbye from any one of the sweet girls. How could fate be so cruel to me? Whereas ideas when innocent people like me have to suffer such terrible injustice and heartbreak. Idias was probably looking out for all those guys you were trying to steal girlfriends from. Sounds like divine punishment to me. Okay. Yeah, I guess they didn't really put too much in relative to the people you brought along, but man, that is all sorts of something. So...
A fishing spot!
Yeah, okay.
How nice!
So you guys haven't changed what you're actually up to. That's fine. I think that's a really nice feature that it's telling me where the new stuff is available to go talk to people for. That is really, really nice, and I wish every game had that in the series. Like, I love aspects of this game, but the process of just walking around doing random shit is not the interesting part of it. Like, talking to people and keeping up on their stories is good, but trying to search for it specifically is not the interesting part of it. So, yeah, that's a really nice addition, and they should definitely keep that going forward. That's fantastic. Okay, let's talk to people here. I haven't done that yet. I've been thinking, Fee, you really are amazing. You're always so focused. You know exactly what you need to do to get stronger, and you pursue that goal wholeheartedly. I mean, that feels like a fantastic, description of Laura to an extent. She always seems very focused on what she's doing to improve herself and her craft and all that sort of stuff. Are you saying that you don't actually know what you're doing a lot of the time and you start just going with stuff? Because if you're like that, and I'm willing to bet most other people are going to be like that to an extent. Sure. Isn't it the same for you, Laura? I wish it was. Laura looks a little downhearted. I wish I was old enough for us to go drinking. What's brought this on? Sarah always says hitting up the bars is a great way to help your friends when they're down. I see. Perhaps don't learn too much from her. Then I look forward to the day we can go out for a drink together. Sometimes I forget how great a friendship these two have. It's not just a matter of affection, there's also a real deep level of trust between them. Interesting. Laura really gives off that aura of confidence. It's 2 years off until you're 20. Perhaps, but we don't have to be so impatient. I hate to ruin this moment. I'll leave them alone for now. Yeah, sure. And then, Ash. Security in the northeast, the mayor's on the life side. Should be able to make it to Raquel. I was thinking of going back home when I get the time. Clean up the place a bit. Barely even have time to wipe down a counter or two last time I snuck in. I see. You had to wear a disguise back then, didn't you? Also, I'm pretty sure you insisted on not doing anything. And other people went and cleaned up for you, didn't they? Because you wanted to, save time. Even with the Imperial Defense Forces withdrawing, the two of us are still wanted. We need to exercise full caution. I know that. What, you think I was born yesterday or something? The only time I ever visited Ash's old home was during our field exercises. Maybe I should change that. Oh, yeah, that sounds interesting. I'm not going to do all those now. I'm going to go dog around. Go talk to everyone first. Meow. Meow. Hey, Celine, getting some good snoozes in. I see. You and Emma kept an eye on Angelica for us last night, right? Yeah, we were worried that mess might have left her some after effects. It ended up being completely fine, but it just goes to show how capable the Black Workshop really is. You're telling me? There were a lot of facilities at their headquarters I'd never seen before. Doubtless, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can expect there'll be a big threat moving forward. We can't let our guard down with them. Celine's been a valuable asset to us. This might actually be a good opportunity. No. Celine, you are a great asset to us, and I will, scratch your ears as much as you like, but no. No. It's so nice to be reunited with Toa and Angelica. Having the two of them on board makes life on the ship so much easier. More locations have been confirmed safe, so we may want to just do more intel gathering. That being said, we also have more confirmed Jaeger sightings, so we'll have to be careful. Just don't take any chances out there, Reen. Got it. No problem. I can work with things that way. Good, it seems the autopilot function is working fine. You leave the rest in Angelica's capable hands. Now I'm worried about Unit 2. I'm just about to disembark and check up on it. Thank you so much for the help you've given us. You're too kind, I'm merely doing my job. But I'm glad to see you, I got to see you again. I've been hoping our paths would cross. Had we met each other before? Unit A is all green. I mean, I don't know. Did we actually have an opportunity to talk before? I feel like that might have come up before, but I'm just not remembering it. Maybe. Oh, hey, Vantage Masters. I guess that's what we're going to be doing now. Hey, Reen. Hey, Instructor. Hey, guys, Skirt. Were you two talking about General Zex? Yes, Guys was telling me about how we first met my uncle. And somehow this is going to transition into Vantage Masters. Oh, right, that time when the troops at the center gate got cornered by those wolf monsters. You rode right into their midst like some kind of gallant knight, guys. You've got a good memory, Reen. Much better than Echo. Looking back on it now, they probably didn't need my help all that much. I just got a little carried away when Zio raised the alarm. Screw me. That's a side of the story I haven't heard before. It's kind of weird that Zex's nephew would end up in the same class you've been a part of. Must have been fate or something. Or perhaps the will of the winds. No, Kurt. Okay, that didn't turn into Vantage Masters. 250 years ago, Roland Vander and Prince Dracos deepened their relationship with the warriors of Nord. Okay. Oh, was that the Vander? Okay, yeah, that does sound vaguely familiar. I don't think I internalized that information. So the Dual Blade one was, in fact, part of Dracos' original. Okay. As you said, Instructor, I do feel there's a mysterious connection there. Speaking of mysterious connections, I hear you started playing Palm Party. I'd be honored to play against you if you have the time. Or if you prefer Vantage Masters, I'm familiar with that as well. Thanks, Kurt. I'll keep it in mind. I'm gonna go talk to everyone else first, like Zio. Come to think of it, I haven't spoken to you yet, have I, Zio? I want to thank you for all the help. Scree. I think he might not appreciate my late appreciation. The first time I met General Zex was over 3 years ago. Feels like a whole different world now from what it was then. True, they really have done a good job of making the world really advance a lot during that time frame. Croatoa, and Angelica. Oh, I don't want to Green, how long have you been there? Oh, you got that I don't want to interrupt look on your face. Oh, come on, please join us. Toa, you know me too well. Yeah, grab a seat. Alright, if you insist. What were you guys talking about? We're trying to work out the logistics of mass-producing orbital bikes. Between all the work Angie and Elisa have put in, it's really looking like we can make it a reality. Guess all that testing is finally paying off. I gotta say, it feels good. I only wish George was here to see this. Yeah. But hey, there's always tomorrow. I get how he must feel, but we just have to force him to be honest with himself about who he really is. Like you guys did for me. Bro. Yeah, let's get him back. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if he's... There's been a lot of flags that are basically like... he still, like, cares for this group at the very least, even if he's conflicted. We will, no matter what. Speaking of conflicting thoughts... Oh, also, I'm late to the party, but I picked up Vantage Masters. I'm hoping to beat Crow, so... What do you say you and I have a practice match when we got some time? Of course, if it's for a good cause, after all. Fantastic. It's so great to have Angie and Crow back. Still, we can't really do anything without George. There's a lot I want to talk about with all four of us present. Like Crow says, we'll just have to force George to be honest with himself. I don't disagree. I said this before, George and I fell into some bad luck getting caught up in Class 7. I mean, seriously. There ain't anyone on the ship who knows when or how to just give up. Well, I've made up my mind to see this through to the end. Oh boy. I mean, it should be possible. Are you doing your homework? What? Wait, is that an academy textbook I see? Could you be studying? Oh, come on, instructor. I might act carefree, but I've still got my responsibilities as a student, you know. You might be a little too responsible. With all these new places to go and members of Oak Class 7 around, I thought I'd take the chance to review what I learned back at the branch campus. For now, I've been looking into whether Crossbell might be able to regain its independence once this whole crisis is dealt with. I don't think there's an academic answer to that. This is some pretty dense stuff, though. I can already feel my brain melting away, seriously. You really are something, Juna. No matter how dire things get, you always find a way to look ahead. Well, I've got to be good at something, I guess. You got some time on your hands, right, instructor? Maybe you could join me, if you're up for it, I mean. I mean, later. I feel like I have enough to handle everyone but Celine, and that feels like a good combination. Oh, this is an interesting combination. Talking about Milliam, maybe? Yeah. Really? Milliam said that? Yes. She was hoping we could make it together. Hey guys, what's this about Milliam? Instructor Reen, Eustace was telling me Milliam wanted to make something special to surprise me. A giant pancake. Hey! Let's make it. Let's do it. We'll stop everything else we're doing and we'll go fucking make a giant pancake for you, Atina. I will totally be up for that. She showed me a basic blueprint she drew up for it. It was supposed to be 2 arcs long across the middle. That's like a meter, right? Okay, like, I was thinking, like, the first thing in my mind went to, like, a mile. Like, a 2-mile, diameter fucking pancake. Milliam was just like, let's do this. I tried to tell her there wasn't a griddle in Erebony big enough to cook something that size, but she said that just meant she'd have to make a giant pan, too. That is so like her. Yeah, classic Milliam. Always dragging people into her weird schemes, but it really isn't a bad idea. With Clamp Solace's power, casting a giant griddle isn't entirely out of the question. You just need a surface that you could actually heat to do that. You come up with some pretty bold ideas yourself, Altina. It does sound like it'd be fun to try out. I think she was planning something like that in order to try to surprise me. There really is no helping her. In a lot of ways, yeah. You're working the counter today. Do you often cook when you were in the village? I did! Grandmother is a picky eater and she can't be bothered to do things she thinks are troublesome after all. Like, create sustenance for her to survive on. Before Vita left, we used to take turns cooking. I can't really imagine Vita doing that. She's actually better with housework than she comes across. We'd come up with recipes together so Grandmother would have to eat a properly balanced diet. Wow. I see. Let me just say, I think being forced into a properly balanced diet feels like a something I should run away from. Also, flowers. What are those flowers for, Instructor Sarah? Oh, these? Just a little errand of mine is all. I'm planning on heading down to the surface for a little bit. You can just reach me on my Argus if you need me. I'll be sure to catch up with you guys right away. Sure thing. What should be doing with a bunch of flowers? The imagination runs wild. I mean, her father or the mercenary person she saw like a father? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I got that backstory. But if my hunch is right... Again. Oh, that was interesting. So there was, okay. So you have to do 2 of those. And I'm guessing if you miss one, you're promptly screwed, yeah? Hey, Elisa. No wonder that's no... no, that's no good either. I wonder if here might... Elisa, what are you up to? Oh, Reen. I was just thinking of giving my EXA some proper maintenance. Trying to find a good spot somewhere down on the surface. The EXA was RF's version of the Berlian Orbital gear, right? Yeah. That's the one. It floats up pretty nicely, so it's fine in the hold, but actually using it takes up a lot more space. We have the maintenance kit and everything, so anywhere outdoors would work fine. I see. Maybe I should help Elisa search for a good location. I could lend a hand with the equipment too. Later. I just want to talk to everyone now, and then go do some other stuff. Well, this looks like a fun situation. Hello, guys. What is the meaning of this? Why are there so many portrayals of gentlemen embracing? Welcome to our world. Oh no, Muse, you're turning doom. No! Is this one of Dorothy's books? Good eye, Instructor Reen. I had no idea there was such... lascivious... Oh my goodness, I'm not even remembering how to pronounce that. Literature out there. Sporcer, what exactly are you teaching young women at your school? Believe me, this is not part of the curriculum. I flipped through it because she said it was a good book for relaxing, but... I knew it. I can't bring myself to read this. What do you do in your free time, I wonder? Just train? Even Tivoli can't resist the magnetic pull of her curiosity, it would seem. Oh, but she will make a fine new addition to our special circle of enthusiasts. Oh no. Oh no, the corruption. The plague spreads. No. Elliot, Magis, you guys training? Yes, we may not be fighters in the traditional sense of the word, but it never hurts to stay in good shape. Even being a musician requires a lot of stamina. It's not as demanding as Machias' work, but I still thought I ought to get in a little exercise. Ah, yeah, good thinking. This reminds me of that time Sarah and Neidhart really put us all through the ringer. Oh man, that's right. At the time, I thought I was going to keel over and pass out, but looking back on it now actually feels pleasantly nostalgic. Especially since you don't have to do it again. I'm amazed I managed to overcome the martial arts and water training exercises. It was hard, but it helped build my stamina for tough performances. True, staying in good shape is good for basically everything you do in life, so while I might not use a sword, I've got no intention of losing to either you or useless when it comes to physical strength. I train as best as I can whenever I have the time and space. Cool. There's always the question of these two because they're so not the typical fighters that, like, how are they keeping up in a sense? I guess they're trying to explain that a little bit here. Machias' comments in general seem pretty explicit. And Elliot uses mainly magic, so that's not as important. Yeah, that makes sense enough. That makes sense enough. Okay, I should get these over with.
Well,
wait.
Let's get this thing started.
Beast? Isn't that the one What's-His-Face was using? I think that was the one What's-His-Face was using.
Ha! Love, set, match.
Yeah, she's good. She's pretty good. Yeah. The problem was that she just kept summoning high power monsters and just kept adding up to the point where I couldn't keep up. Is there a better way I could go about this?
Well, let's get this thing started.
Okay, this was a good approach, at the very least. This was a good approach. Yeah, heal all you like. I think I'm perfectly fine as I currently stand. You can't even draw more cards. No, you can't. It's a good strategy because the goal essentially was to whittle her down without letting her overwhelm the field. So her master... So basically she can overwhelm me with all her cards, rather she had to overwhelm me with some of her cards. I think that turned out quite well, though. One more turn should do it.
Damn! I knew you'd give me a challenge, Reen.
Easy, easy, only second try, technically. Meh. Wahahahahaha. That's not fantastic, but wahahahahaha. Okay, time to lose.
Thank you for this match.
How do I play this game again? How do I play this game again? Nobody knows.
It seems I've won. It seems I've won. I've lost.
Wait, what? How? What? What happened? Wait, how did I win? Wait, what happened there? Was he just like doing badly and actually like putting them together? Because I noticed that he used his, actually, is that like part of his AI maybe? Because I feel like he used his, specials really quickly, but the rest of it, like, he was at least not doing a fantastic job of getting the blocks away, which is, I don't know, I feel like that's basically the same as me. In terms of my skills, like the specials, I get it. It's like just the strategic move. Like, yeah, but the blocks and the chains and stuff like that, no, that didn't work out too well for me ultimately. But okay, I win. I was thinking throughout that, I was like, what point am I just gonna get so frustrated with this game that it's like is okay, but I'm not really that good at. Yeah.
Thank you for this
resurrects
match.
one random card. Interesting. Very interesting. I got off to a weird start with some bad choices, just like in the first turn. I was like, nah, I'll just restart it. Yeah, that was a stupid move I made before. Apparently that... Yeah, because I keep forgetting about the element thingamabomb. My oh my. All the fire ones.
I've lost.
Okay. I did? Why did I get all those too? Wait. Okay. Well, fantastic. Gert, that might have... Why are my students the bad ones? Like, Angelica was really good, but Kurt's like... Wow, he fell apart really easily from a strategic standpoint. Okay, sure, why not? Why not? Okay, now that I'm done doing all that stuff, hey, Ash, you're not in the bathroom this time, I forgot. You want to go down to your home? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Ash, what do you say we head over sooner rather than later? I can pitch in with the cleaning too, if it's just a room or two. What? You think little baby Ash can handle his own chores or something? More that I doubt we'll end up getting that much time to spare anytime soon, the way things are going. Plus, it'd take almost no time at all if we head there via Valimar. Guess I ought to go now, while the option still stands. Well, no use griping about it. Let's ride, Swaza. You want to ride in Valimar? Is Valimar capable of, I suppose... I'm trying to think, like... So, we needed Celine previously to, like, manipulate the mana, right? I'm just thinking of it, like, independently acting without the Merkabah as, like, a supply source, that sort of thing. Wow, that looks much better. I heard that it had been cleaned up before, but there's still a lot of dust in here. Looks like the guys who've been letting themselves in to clean have been busy lately. Guess it can't be helped with war so close. Okay, so it probably is legitimately just friends of yours coming over and taking care of the place while you're out, right? Well, that's definitely true. Things should be about finished up with your help. Suppose I ought to thank you or something, huh? Well, you're welcome. Hey, I didn't thank you. I just said I should. What's that in the back? Hey, you shouldn't just go around touching other people's stuff. Wait, just what the heck? Wait, just what the heck is that? Looks like it was hidden in the back of the bookshelf. It's a diary? Let me see that. His mother's, maybe? No way. Mom must have been keeping a diary in secret. So it was your mom's. Wait, you never noticed it before? I already had most of the books here, so I haven't touched the shelves in a long time. Last entry is from... over 10 years ago. I guess Mom also forgot about it. All she writes about is about me. It's like she's trying to embarrass me from the past. Wait, this... What's wrong? Ash shows Reens one of the pages from the old diary. He decided to drop by the club today on his way back from selling his wares. Are we talking about Ash? Probably not. I guess he earned some good money. He pushed some mirror into my hand and said it was for the kid, then he drank. I think he still felt guilt over leaving Ash with me. I feel like I should thank him. I often think about how happy this child has made me. I keep telling him he should at least stay longer, but he always says he's a good for nothing. He won't visit and he won't listen to a thing I say. Ooh. That's vague, but Ash is this? Huh. She didn't write a name. Must have been that long-legged guy who'd come by Mom's work every so often. Don't remember his name, I just remember she called him Slims. The merchant who picked me up after what happened 14 years ago. I assume they didn't pick you up from the town itself. Someone else must have delivered you into his hands in some capacity? You mean? I never heard a thing about him since. I assumed he died. According to this diary, he helped out with Mia every now and then. Or at least when he made some money on one of his trips. That doesn't sound very sincere. Seems like he had some regrets over how he handled my situation. I gotta say, I'm curious about his situation. I'm curious about his story. They'll probably boil down to him just doing things out of guilt for pushing me on Mom like the diary says. Gosh. If you want to do something about it, just say the word. And I'll do whatever I can to try and find this traveling merchant. I appreciate it, but this is personal. It doesn't involve you. But don't you want to know the details of your past? Look, I understand how you feel. For a long time, there was a whole part of me I knew nothing about. It's hard learning the truth, but because I did, I can see a future now. Surely this is a step to putting things right. Right? Well... Stop on own yourself, huh? Look at you, you go get it. Sure, I'll take you up on the offer. Maybe play along, be teacher's pet for once. Great. Glad to be on board. Are we going to go do that now? Or is this going to be a... Finish tidying up inside to return to the Merkabah? Traveling merchant. I mean, it's possible. Well, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity at some point. Neato. Neato. Cool. Figured I'd do one more bonding event, then go do other stuff for a little while. Who next? It's not as prolific of a set of options as the previous time, but maybe I'll just go for my students this time. Yeah, cross-spell independence seems like a bit of a pipe dream in terms of, like, from studying his... Or I guess, what are you studying exactly? Because, I mean, it's not like the law is going to give you an out. It's going to have to be something, like, where we pass new laws and shit like that, if it's going to be that sort of thing, right? Well, maybe I can help you sort out your thoughts while I'm here. Two heads are bound to be better than one, right? That is true. I think I'll take you up on that, even. I began looking into the possibility of a future independence for Crossbell, debating the details and adjusting their points. Mind you, I remember the end of Azure and them heavily implying that they get independence and whatnot at a point. But, and honestly, I sort of wish they didn't do that. It would be much more interesting if it was actually up in the air. But just her approach seems... the subject was a difficult one, with many disparate elements to consider. Crossbow's earlier declaration as an independent state, the imperial occupation, and so forth. Oh, that's funny. Everyone gets in and gives their opinion. Yeah, interesting. Musei probably has a really interesting opinion at the very least. Eventually, even Musei and the old Class 7 joined in the discussion. The rest of the new Class 7, ooh, no, they're not academic enough, apparently. Each contributing their own takes on the matter from an international framework. I guess from a legal perspective, I mean, it's more... If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, so... That's the thing. You work out the specifics of how at the time. It's a matter of getting the right people actually wanting it to happen on the same train of thought, really. That was just what I needed. It's finally able to clear my head a bit, thanks to you and Misei, and everyone else from Load Class 7. I should have guessed there'd be some challenges to Crossbow regaining its independence after all. Unfortunately so. The incident that broke out with Dieter Croix led to Crossbow being marked as the City of Sin. Is that what made it Huh. Actually, I'm trying to remember the, like... Because I used it as, like, one of my episode titles for, like, episode 2 or something for Azure. I thought it was, like, City of Devils and... Oh, whatever it was. I didn't really interpret it as that at the very least, as being the cause that would drive that nickname. I thought it was more related to the whole, like demon worshipping cult. Not to mention the rest of the corruption that infested Parliament and the countless terrorist attacks perpetuated in the shadows. I mean, those are more roadblocks to getting people on board. But if people don't want to give up crossbow in the first place, there's always going to be an excuse. Those don't help, they just provide opportunity, but that's the thing with international powers and diplomacy. If they really want crossbow as a territory, they're gonna be a territory. That's the thing. But whatever. But that was all supposed to suppress thanks to Governor General Rufus. So that's also... but that was all suppressed thanks to Governor General Rufus, so that's also something, well, to consider. It's so complicated. Even if we survive all this end-of-the-world stuff, which, you know, it's a little up in the air still, we still have a massive pile of problems to solve. I feel like I finally get it now, what Lloyd and the others are fighting for. Independence isn't something that can be won easily. Not even close. But they still give it all they've got. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And what about you, Juna? Are you planning to give up with all the obstacles blocking the way? What? No, never. Even if we're part of Erebonia now, we'll always be Crossbow. We take pride in that. Of course, I know we've lost our home in a physical sense. But if the people of Crossbow can find a way to stay true to themselves, we'll never lose that pride. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe there is a way for Crossbow and Erebonia to coexist together. If both sides hold their heads high, I'm sure we'll carve out a path between us. Good job. I think you might have stumbled onto a hint to all of this. We've grown so much since we started. It is incredible. Jeez, he's so much sometimes. I guess old habits die hard. Oh no, he's back to headbatting.
Well, I mean, of course I have. After all, I've learned more in Class 7 than I ever could have imagined. And, it may not be obvious, but I'm actually the kind of girl who thrives on positive reinforcement, you know?
Oh no, are you hinting? I see. Let's keep giving it all we've got, Juna. I'm behind you every step of the way.
Oh, wait. What's gotten into me? I'm not... Am I?
No, you're not. Don't worry about it. You're just a teenager with confused feelings. Don't worry about it. I said don't worry about it. Oh my goodness.
Heads up. That one means business.
Okay. Let's go. Volcanic calamity. Agaragion. I still feel as though it seems really familiar. Like we fought a variant of this at some point.
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation!
Actually, what can it get hit by? Line seems relatively likely. Actually. Interesting. A thought.
Try and see through this. Ha! Now!
An opening!
Predictable!
Ooh, yeah, that.
An opening!
That's quite a.
Let's go!
It's quite a thing. Be alright, Crow. Be alright, please.
Take this! It's down!
Oh my, that really is adding up.
Very well.
I guess it's just hitting the
I got this.
entire field at a point. Here, let's...
Thanks! Now, let's dance! I ain't done with you yet! Raid! Sweet dreams. Let's go!
With a sleep. Fantastic. Let's, set up a little bit, shall we?
Arcus activate!
Very well. Cha! Very well. Here!
Let's not wake it up immediately, basically.
Yeah! My turn.
Actually, what's it, time and water. I didn't switch the stuff out on Tina, so she's actually really weak against this one as an attacker. Oh no, I made a mistake.
All yours!
Leave it to me. Ha! Here I go.
You know, that just seems really weak, all things considered. For 3 BP. Oh, that's just me, though. Oh well. What do I want to do? Let's do just damage reduction for a while. And build
Hold fast!
everything
Black
back up.
Tortoise formation!
Very well. Hiya! Strike!
An opening! Take this! I'm up!
Now Musei's done. Wow, that's gonna be a theme, isn't it? I really feel like that's gonna be a...
Roar! Healing strike!
Predictable! Here I go. Ha! Strike!
An opening! Take this!
Yes!
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't taken much in terms of damage, so that's still fine, but...
Arcus, activate!
Yeah.
My duty calls. Cha! Here I go. Yeah! Now!
An opening!
My duty calls.
Roar! Gold Dragon formation!
Here I go. Ha!
Really? Surprising.
Take this! It's down!
Too slow! It's my turn.
Oh, she got knocked out of it, so she can go and use this instead.
Do it!
With art support. I want to grab that BP, and she should be relatively fast enough to get back somewhat soon. Yeah, that didn't do
Well,
too much.
shall we? I'm only just getting started. Prism Caliber! Predictable! Strike!
An opening! I'm up!
Gold Dragon's so fucking good. I'm just gonna know, Gold Dragon's so fucking good.
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
Too slow! Yes! I'll leave it to you. I'll handle it. Stealth mode. Activate.
Not on my watch!
Ouch!
Sure.
Very well.
I got it back too soon. I did. I guess
Go
let's do
berserk!
this instead.
Infernal Hunt!
Very well.
It's a bigger crit increase too. So,
Strike!
An opening! Take this!
Now.
nightmare. That is fantastic.
Arcus activate. My duty calls. Now!
An opening!
Yeah! Now.
I just want her to... I don't think this is going to do much damage, but I just want her to stick around for a while
Charging!
on it. Set up
My duty calls.
with the, the words. The, stealth. That's what I want to say. Will this impede
this!
properly?
Now!
An opening!
Yeah!
Let's go!
I'm not sure. It didn't seem like it actually did anything there. Huh.
Let's go! Raging fire formation! I'm up! Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Too slow! Now. Stealth mode. Activate.
Sure.
Because I mean, technically, you should get the CP back. Unless it, like, resets it? I wonder if it would reset it. My idea, at the very least, is as follows. Actually,
Let's go! Evan Crest!
My turn. Now.
okay, is that physical? Oh, I suppose I'm blocking anyways, no matter what it is.
My duty calls. Arcus activate! Cha! Now. Arcus activate. Very well.
Oh, is it getting used up?
My
It still
turn.
has 3 more turns of this. My goodness. My goodness. Might as well go for
Now, let's
Ash's
dance.
attack at this point.
My turn. Switch.
Watch and learn.
See if I can't break it, basically.
Come, Odin, the Azure Knight. You're finished.
Let's go.
I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking probably not. But is it worth trying for that sake?
Let's go. Raging fire formation. Let's go. Roar. Helix strike.
Very well.
Let's go. Raging fire formation.
Very well. Ha! Strike!
An opening.
Well then, shall we?
Okay, that did break.
Here we go. Ah!
I'm not gonna move for a while, am I? I don't think I am.
Shoulder the cross of defiance.
Ash certainly doesn't move basically ever.
Cross rebellion.
He's up. S-Craft CP battery in the background. Oh my goodness, already?
My duty calls.
Oh my goodness.
Hiya! Now!
An opening.
My turn. All yours.
I'll handle it.
Hold fast. Black tortoise formation.
My turn.
Arcus, activate.
Okay, is this physical? Time to find out. No! Okay, so I should be able to use my crescent mirror if I really want to. I was holding off on doing that, because I didn't think it was.
Very well. I leave it to you. Leave it to me.
I thought she had a Embiid one, but I'm guessing I was wrong. Oh well.
Don't look at me like that. Pow!
I shall go.
Not that it actually matters that much, because with the
Let's
zero
go.
order, I can
Evan
just go do
Press.
this.
I shall go.
Charging!
Okay, arts. You gonna use arts? Well, okay, that's different than what you were doing before. I guess the other thing technically wasn't art, but still. Okay, I think it had like 50k left or so. Now it has 50k. Okay.
Switch. I suppose I must. Ha! Now!
An opening! It's my turn! Let's go!
Let's do this.
Raging fire formation! I'm up!
Now, let's dance.
Let's go!
I don't think I've actually used this so far.
Ha!
Now,
Yes!
22k left.
I'll leave it to you. I'll handle it. Stealth mode.
Everyone
Activate.
has crescent mirror, so it should be okay.
Ouch!
Yeah, it should be okay. Oh, except her, apparently. Why did she
My
lose
duty
hers?
calls.
When did she lose hers? What was the thing that was actually like... No, not freeze. Burn.
Hiya! Well then, shall we?
There we go. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all.